Have you ever heard that Kyoto people have two faces? Those who think so are being too influenced by TV and other media. Hello, I'm Shizuku, a Kyoto tour guide. Everyone loves Kyoto, right? When people find out I'm from Kyoto, they often exclaim, Kyoto. It's so atmospheric. But do you like the people of Kyoto? Kyoto is not only a top tourist destination in Japan but also renowned globally. It's truly delightful to see visitors from all over the world enjoying our temples, shrines, and Kyoto cuisine. However, some say Kyotoites are deceptive or sly. Do you think the same? If so, that's sad. In this video, I'll delve into why Kyotoites are said to have two faces, whether the famous Kyoto phrases are true or just urban legends, and the difference between what Kyotoites truly think and what they show. If you find this video interesting, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. To outsiders, the Japanese often appear enigmatic because they balance their true feelings, honne, with public stance, tatemae. This might be epitomized by the Kyotoites. However, this behavior stems from Kyoto's long history as the nation's capital. According to Professor Maruta from Kyoto Advanced Science University, Kyotoites began using indirect expressions and euphemisms since the Heian period when Kyoto was established 1,200 years ago. Kyoto was the capital, attracting diverse groups of people. One never knew who they might be talking to. A casual conversation with a Fujiwara might turn out to be with a noble relative. So, Kyotoites developed a sense of distance, careful not to be too direct. Furthermore, with changing rulers like Nobunaga, Hideyoshi, and Ieyasu, you never knew who was aligned with whom. Speaking ill could mean endangering one's life. Thus, Kyotoites often refrained from speaking their minds. Considering this background, let's verify some unique Kyoto phrases. Take the famous saying, "Would you like ochazuke, rice in tea?" which supposedly means, please leave. Is it true or just an urban legend? The answer is, it's an urban legend. At least I've never heard or said it. According to essayist Irie, originally from Kyoto, it's based on a fictional story from an Edo period Osaka Rakugo tale, Kyoto's Ochazuke. It humorously portrays a Kyotoite always offering ochazuke to a visitor from Osaka, who struggles to finish it. The tale, popularized by national treasure Katsura Beicho, led to the widespread belief. In reality, "Would you like ochazuke?" was an expression of affection, indicating the host's desire for the guest to stay longer. For the record, while I've never been offered ochazuke, I have been asked if I'd like soba as a meal's conclusion. This might have meant I've overstayed my welcome. Sorry. Here's a question for you. When leaving a host's place, they sometimes offer tea or coffee. Out of these four phrases, which truly means they want you to have coffee? 1. Would you like some coffee? 2. No need to rush, how about a cup of coffee? 3. Is coffee alright? 4. You must be thirsty. How about some coffee? The answer is number 3. Did you get it right? Number 1 is a polite farewell, akin to the ochazuke tale. Never actually accept the coffee. Number 2 actually implies, hurry up and get ready to leave. Yes, that's quite two-faced. Number 4, implying, you've overstayed your welcome, is cryptic to those unfamiliar with Kyoto culture. Number 3 genuinely offers coffee. Don't say, I'll have black tea, or I'll have it just after one recommendation. Even if you're offered, you should decline 3 times. If after declining 3 times you are still offered a 4th time, then you can accept. That's the Kyoto way of accepting invitations. Next, let's talk about a common occurrence. In residential areas or apartments, children often practice the piano. If a neighbor comments, "Your child has become skilled at the piano," you must apologize. This is true. While you might think the comment, "Your child has become skilled at the piano," is a simple compliment, it's not always so in Kyoto, where people often don't speak their true feelings directly. It implies that the piano can be heard, meaning it's loud. People are hesitant to directly say, "Your piano is noisy," so they phrase it indirectly. In such cases, you should apologize by saying, "I'm truly sorry, we'll be more careful about the sound," and then close the window or lower the volume. If you mistakenly respond with, "Thank you. Yes, my daughter has been practicing hard lately," you might get a reputation that you don't understand even when warned. Similarly, if children are energetically playing around and someone says, "Such an energetic child you have," do you think it's a compliment? No, it means your child is being noisy. To avoid being directly rude, people highlight the child's energy to indirectly ask for consideration. It's a roundabout way of phrasing things. Answering with, "Thank you, being energetic is his only strong point," could get you labeled as someone who doesn't understand when hinted. The third story, when people in Kyoto say, "the previous war," they are referring to the Unnan War in 1467. This is an urban legend. The previous war undoubtedly refers to World War II, also in Kyoto. This story likely originated from the saying, 10 generations in Kyoto, 3 in Tokyo, and 1 in Osaka. This implies that after 3 generations in Tokyo, you're an Adako, Tokyo native, and in Osaka, 1 generation is enough. 3 generations in Tokyo represents the challenge of moving from the countryside and settling in Edo, Tokyo. 1 generation in Osaka expresses the city's inclusiveness. And 10 generations in Kyoto signifies both the weight of Kyoto's history and its exclusive nature. In Kyoto, even a business with a 100-year history might not be considered well established. I had a friend from Yokohama visit Kyoto, and an older Kyoto woman asked where she was from. When my friend replied, "Yokohama in Kanagawa," the woman said, "You've come from quite the countryside." Obviously, Yokohama is more urban than Kyoto. My friend could only give a wry smile. Especially among older residents, some believe only Kyoto rivals Tokyo, despite the major cities of Yokohama, Osaka, and Nagoya. This is due to the pride of Kyoto, which was the capital for a long time, and its decline after the capital moved to Tokyo. Today, I've discussed why Kyoto residents are said to be two-faced, whether the famous sayings about them are true or just urban legends, and the distinction between their public and private personas. There are cunning people everywhere in Japan. The stereotype that Kyoto residents are particularly duplicitous might have been fueled by TV shows and media. Though, there is some truth to these stereotypes, which makes them intriguing. Kyoto's long-standing role as the capital, the reluctance to speak one's mind, the indirect expressions used to avoid rudeness, and the sadness from losing the status of the capital to Tokyo have all shaped the Kyoto personality. It's not that Kyoto residents are inherently deceitful or malicious. As for me, while I'm not from a lineage of 10 generations, I do think Kyoto is the only city that can rival Tokyo. You want to see more videos? How about some ochazuke?